Marion.
But hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you.
The way you do the things you do.
Hey guys! Welcome to the AFTERBUZZ TV after show for Mary and Jane. And they don't go to Coachella in this episode.
Noachella.
But they do have a lot of drinks.
They do have a lot of drinks.
I'm Jennifer Leone. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Jennifer Leone TV. And here are my lovely co-hosts.
Hey guys, welcome to Noachella. I'm Maddie Makely, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Maddie_Makely.
Twitter, huh?
Twitter.
I'm
tweet.
Tweet.
I'm Abigail Fraher, and you can find me on all social media at Abigail Fraher.
So guys, they do not go to Coachella. They were so excited. And if you live in LA, you know how big Coachella is. And I guess even if you don't, I mean, if you read magazines and watch TV, you know that, Coachella is the place to be.
It's the thing.
Yeah, but you can't get tickets from a guy named, what was it? What was his name? Shady Dave. Shady Dave.
Don't ever try and get anything from anyone named Shady someone.
No.
Or any weird name, especially Coachella tickets. That was just a bad move on their part, I think.
Right?
It's so funny because we were exaggerating the entire time, how we were like, this all seems like it could be extra to everyone living outside of LA. It's not extra at all. This is like the most
so
spot
accurate.
on
It's so accurate.
home thing I've ever seen.
This episode,
It's 100% accurate.
Yeah, this episode was like so ridiculous.
It was like I couldn't stop laughing just because it was so real. All of their actions toward this and how they were the only ones not going to Coachella and how they behave before is exactly what people in LA do.
Right. I mean, you get so excited because everyone's going to go, and then if you're not, you are definitely the only people in LA.
And you're like planning for like weeks. This is
Months.
my Coachella outfit. This is what I'm ordering
Months.
this. That's the other thing. Who waits till the day of to get their tickets? If it was me,
Yeah.
I would be like, I need this 2 weeks before, like checking it's in my pocket. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
I don't know what they were
Yeah,
thinking.
that was crazy. That was
no,
crazy.
I personally, I mean, I go there and then I get them there, but I don't, go by a guy named Shady Dave.
No, Shady did. Well, it's so funny because last year was my first year to Coachella, but the year before that, I was like, I am literally the only person not going to
100%.
Coachella.
Tumbleweeds and all.
Everyone feels that way for like the few people that don't go to Coachella in California.
Yeah.
They're just like, I am literally the only one, and they have the city to themselves, and
That
you
was
just feel
me
like
this
it's
year.
a ghost town.
What did you say, Abby?
That was Abby.
That was me this
Abby
year.
was the one.
Actually, I was too cool. They got all the cool people.
That's another thing. I love it. I don't love it. It's
Switch it
just
around.
so funny how anyone that doesn't go to Coachella finds every excuse in the world why whatever they're doing is better than going to Coachella. And they kept saying it the whole time. They're like, we don't want to go to that stupid, sweaty festival.
Listen, if Kendrick Lamar is going to read Harry Potter, I want to be there.
Oh my god. It was so funny, all the references they made,
yes.
just like every single point was like, yeah, that would happen, that would happen, because every celebrity goes there too. Nicki Minaj could, hand out popsicles.
Right.
Really
It's
anything.
just expect the unexpected.
Yes.
And like when they went to that restaurant, it's
Yeah.
like that is the only time you're going to get a reservation.
I know.
The weekend of.
And they were the only ones
yeah.
there.
No one's there.
What
Eating with the plates as spoons.
Which that was
so funny.
I love every
They had nothing
every time that they go out to eat, it's something different. There's always some weird hook to get someone to the restaurant because that is LA. It's not really about the food. It's about being seen and and like the experience you have.
You were there?
Yeah, right.
And then I thought it was so funny how their friend was like, oh, I don't know anyone performing there with the flower crown, but she's just like, I'm just going because it's Coachella.
Well,
which is so accurate because most people that go to Coachella don't know most of the people performing there, which I think is bizarre just because I like to know that, obviously that's the reason I go.
I don't even think it's with Coachella. I think it's with here
concerts,
in general. People
yeah.
just want to be so cool and so forward and so I'm doing it first and I'm so different that they'll do anything and they're like,
And pictures for
Yeah.
Instagram.
Right.
That's
right.
it.
They're like, oh my god, drug dealer.
They have that FOMO, that fear of missing out, persona, all of them do.
Totally.
If you weren't there, you are irrelevant. kind
Right,
of thing.
where are
It's
you?
the attitude in Los Angeles. So it's just so funny how they hit the nail
They portrayed
right
it
on the head
perfect.
with this. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm one of those people that have no idea who's going to play because I don't care. I want to go to have fun with everyone and look cute, and I plan all my outfits, and maybe I'll do something with this beautiful. I just thought that this was a good segue. This is one of our sponsors, BeautyCon, and this is a BeautyCon box.
They're always at Coachella.
If you're going to any events or just every day, you can get one of these boxes. And so here's the thing. There's tons of different products. Girls, you can take a look at that. But it's a subscription. So it's delivered to your door each season. So it's like a seasonal thing. So this, I think, is the summer box. Yeah. So now there's a fall box, and they keep up with the times and everything. So each box is curated by your favorite beauty gurus, and there's over $150 worth of products for $30. So
it's such a good deal.
It's literally a good deal. So you save $20 if you sign up for an annual payment plan. And if you get that payment plan, it's probably the best idea because it's like super cheap and everyone can afford it. And with the annual payment plan, you pay the total cost for the entire year of boxes. So that's an awesome thing that they have going on. So with the seasonal payment plan, you pay each month for the box and the shipping costs. So you can check out beautycon.com/box, and you can sign up there for your subscription. And you can use the code BOXBUZZ, that's BOXBUZZ, for 20% off of your subscription.
That's such a good deal.
Yeah, 20% off of everything. And you're already getting a discount, so it's like boom, 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 and you get so much. So much. Yeah, so just take a look. And again, that's it's beautycon.com/box for all the info on that. So yeah, I just thought I would just mention that.
Thank you, BeautyCon.
Thank you so
our
much.
sponsors. You guys are great. They hook it up every week for us anyway.
Right.
This panel loves.
We love us some BeautyCon.
We love us some BeautyCon.
Yeah. Yes. So anyway, but we when you get ready for Coachella, it is a whole big production. It is. And I don't really care who's playing because usually I'm having a blast and not really paying attention anyway and going to whatever stage my friends are at. So I love it though, and everyone who does, I know. So I think it's funny that we have two ends of the spectrum.
Well, it's opposite because last time I was at Coachella, I literally left all my friends. I'm like, I need to go see Ice Cube. I was gone. Because I'm like, I have to see everyone. So. But yeah, I guess it's total half and half, especially with Californians and with LA and stuff. Mm-hmm. Everyone's everyone's there either way.
Right. Well, there's always the after parties too. Mm-hmm. So you have the Neon Carnival, which every celebrity will be there. So then if you're not going to Coachella and you're celebrating Noachella, they talk about, Abby, you should talk about this because I didn't know.
Because you don't go.
There is a Noachella secret concert, and that's what the girls go to.
Oh, it's real?
So it is real.
And there are a bunch of...
during Noachella?
I didn't go, but I was invited. Oh my God. But...
You weren't someone's plus one?
Was Beyonce there?
No, but they do. There's some fun stuff going on in the city that tries to make everyone who's still here feel as important, I guess. But what I was kind of focusing on, I think in the whole episode was how they tried to replace their best friends, and have you guys ever been ashamed of sharing with your parents what you're doing necessarily? Maybe not because it's a bad thing, but because you're just kind of everyone comes here with a dream, and that wasn't really her dream or her aspiration. But when you're oh yeah, I'm gonna move to LA to do this, and then you're I'm waiting tables, or I don't know.
See, I haven't gotten those jobs yet where I am waiting tables and stuff. So I moved here and started working at TMZ right away. So my parents were
they were do it.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. I felt bad for Paige, but also at the same time I was you need to step it up and just own what you're doing.
Just own it.
Don't do it then. Or if you're not, because the thing is, she seems happy with it. She does seem like she's enjoying it with Jordan, but it's just that thing of getting it out and letting people know and having like her mom know, because she feels like she maybe like failed her mom a little bit and not herself. But I think she is enjoying it. So it's not like most people here like probably don't like what they're doing, but I feel like she like actually likes it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, which makes it a little bit different.
And I thought it was interesting, though, that she actually found what she was looking for. She found these girls that were like her and not anything like Jordan, and she thought that she would click with them. She started working at Bunchy, a magazine that, you know, was kind of given to these girls by their parents. And what was it? Like only two what was it?
Two investors.
And then they only have 2 subscriptions a year.
Yeah.
It was just,
It's just like what she thought was her dream, and like what's up there is actually not.
Right.
Which is so interesting, because I feel like that is sometimes the case for like a lot of things, especially here, just because for a lot of kids it is given and it doesn't end up taking off like they thought it would, because it was given. They really didn't have to work for it as much, but it's just so interesting to see.
and it's just a way to make them feel like they're doing something, but they're actually doing nothing.
Drag.
I was just gonna say, then they go have drinks.
Right.
I mean, and I think that happens more than, I don't know, more than often. It's like all the time.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about the new friends, though. There's Gina. Gina is Jordan's new business partner. And Gina's rough.
She's Jordan
She's
2.0,
rough.
I think.
Jordan
She's-
2.
Yeah.
She's Jordan like 100.6. Like she's like off her rocker.
Yeah, she's crazy.
She's crazy. I mean, I think the thing is, like, she clicked with Jordan so well at first, but she's just way too...
I guess they both kind of found versions of themselves, but extreme versions of themselves. Is
Yeah.
maybe what they did.
Yeah.
Whose blood is that? It's not
mine.
mine.
It's not mine. Oh my god.
So funny, though. But she got the tickets to the concert.
Right.
And then it was funny because they ended up both at the same place, which at first in my head went, okay, what are the chances? But no, in LA, usually there's about maybe 2 places to go, but usually there's just one hot spot. Right. And then that's where everyone's at. So I thought that was funny too, because if you're watching the show and you're not in LA and thinking that, like what you guys said, it's extra, it's really not. What did you guys think about that?
I mean, like you said, everyone ends up at the same place at some point in Los Angeles, because like there are only a handful of really hot spots that are like totally secret. And it's so interesting. It wasn't this show. People say that like New York is like an exterior city, like everything's happening on the streets, but LA is such an interior city. Like, all the hot spots are always like hidden. Oop, I hit my mic. They're always so hidden though. You know what I mean? So that's why I didn't think, and like you always get like those personal invites, but like they're not like anyone can get them kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Or be that plus one.
What's the coolest after party?
Yeah, or
coolest?
some weird stuff. So like you said, like I'm not surprised that they ended up at the same place at the same time with each other, but
I love how close this show is to just real life in LA. It's just so funny to me. I wonder how many restaurants are out there that really do something weird, like the spoon and the plate.
Well, I thought that they just didn't have enough people or like things at the restaurant for Coachella weekend because no one's there.
Oh,
I thought that's what I took from it. I could be totally wrong.
No, it's called Big Spoon Little Saucer.
Little plate.
It is?
Little,
Okay, never
Little saucer.
Little saucer.
Little sauce.
Well, I kept seeing like if you're not the one going to Coachella, you hear it every second of that weekend.
I don't go on Instagram. Because I'm like, I roll.
Liar. You're lying. You go on Instagram.
One like.
You better like our pictures.
And that's tweet.
Hashtag, Coachella. No, I'm just kidding.
Hashtag Noachella.
Noachella, right? No.
Yeah, no, everyone does celebrate like a Noachella and usually has like something like going on.
And they'll try to make it seem like 100 times like more fun than just a regular party on the weekend, only to make it. I'm like, it's not popping.
It's the same thing. Oh my gosh. I love the tumbleweeds, and then they got what was it?
The topless stuff on Sunset, that was funny.
Right. All the things that they could do, like steal the wax figure, steal the sign of Silver Lake. What was the different places again? There was Silver Lake and all the places.
Oh, Echo Park and then Studio City, which I don't know. I think it was funny because I think they really only what they say, that sliver of Studio City. I think they really only focus on hipster areas talking about Coachella, but Coachella's way more of like a bougie thing, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think hipsters go to Coachella really.
I don't think anymore.
Maybe the first year.
Yeah.
And now it's just like
True hipsters probably don't as much because they're like too hipster to go to the hipsterness of Coachella.
Well,
true
I
hipsters.
heard that.
I don't think true hipsters even call themselves hipsters.
Yeah.
Because my brother's like that. He's like too cool for everything.
Does he have a bun?
No. But he's had long hair. He has long
bun.
hair, and he's had it for like ages, and like
So he is a true hipster.
He really has always been like a little ahead of the curve, and I'm like, that's so cool, and he's like,
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, I
this is
guess.
so stupid. Like, I don't know. I hate that people are wearing Metallica. Do they even know who Metallica is? And like, he like loves hard rock, and he's like my boyfriend got a Metallica shirt. He's like, he doesn't even listen to that music. Like, that's just stupid. And I was like, okay, Aaron.
Oh my gosh, I love that. How funny.
What did he sound like?
But you know, like with all the things that are like coming up now, and like tight pants for a while, like we're only a hipster thing, and now like everyone, like the urban community is wearing tight pants. So it's like, I don't know. It's just really funny.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
And I don't think a true hipster is gonna be like, yeah, I'm a hipster.
Well, I've heard a
No,
lot
they
of
won't.
people say, oh, well, I don't even go because it's ruined now. Coachella's just ruined. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I'll go, and I think it's a blast. So.
You ruined it, Jen. No,
No, people.
Me and my flower crown.
No, because I've heard that too. I've heard that about LA too, where people are like, LA is just not what it used to be. And I'm like, I'm having fun. So whatever it used to be, it's
old.
It's good now.
Yeah.
So you need to chill. Don't come here then.
Right?
It's overcrowded anyway.
Evolution is a beautiful thing.
Evolution. But yeah, so Paige comes out of the green closet, and she makes a phone call to her mom, and she actually says, hey, and the zombie girl, take off your top.
Yeah.
No, that's just a zombie.
It's just
I think it's so funny how they try to make it so dramatic, like in those movies where you go up on stage and Jordan's like, dude, do you want to like go somewhere private maybe? Like, we can
Right.
talk.
I love that.
But like, come on, like this is weird. And she makes the call, and then I feel like it finally clicks to Paige where she's like, oh my god, this is weird. Like, mom's like freaking out as if I'm on like heroin now. And she's like, no, it's like kind of legal, but like not. And who would do that? I would never call my mom or at least not on stage in front of a bunch of people.
It was to prove a
Come on.
point.
It was to prove a point, but it was like, Paige, what are you doing? Paige does things out of like the spur of the moment.
cliche.
Yeah, she is cliche.
She's just, like,
When she was
walking
dancing,
one. Yeah.
and in one of the other episodes, the 90s.
Yeah, the Halloween. No, it wasn't Halloween. It was Janae's birthday.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
just so dramatic. Like, Paige, you need to chill.
She's funny.
Well,
She's
they
funny,
they
but-
actually make a Sex and the City reference. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Did you get that? Did you get that?
You heard of Sex and the City?
Yes.
Okay, you've heard of it. Okay,
I
cool.
get
do you think
so
you are?
much shade on this.
Which one are you?
Huh?
Which one are you?
Which
I
girl?
I've never seen it.
Do you know the
Okay,
Guys,
well,
born
we're-
in '97.
We're having a movie night with Maddie. We are talking all day about this. So, okay, we'll add that to the list. So, usually if you watch
Samantha's
Sex
the
and the City,
crazy, cool.
sexy, yeah, she has sex with everyone. And, I
Fill
just
me
remember.
in.
Okay, so Samantha, she has sex with everyone. Miranda is the lawyer who has a head on her shoulders, but also can not really, like, settle because no one's good enough. Then there's Carrie, who gives advice. She writes an advice column, but at the same time, she can't get her own life together, and she's crazy and relatable. And with Charlotte, she wants to get married, but she can never find love, and she wants a family and the white picket fence, but it doesn't really happen. So,
Is that
which one are you?
Paige?
Yeah, Paige.
I
is
feel like
Charlotte,
Paige,
Charlotte.
is Paige that last one?
Yeah, but I think she feels like she's a Carrie.
But she's not.
Right, because in this episode, wait, what was it? What did Jordan say to her? She said, you think you're going to spill your drink on your tutu.
Yeah, and get hit by a bus.
So funny.
You never seen that show.
It's so mad.
Because in the beginning, she wears a tutu
Yeah.
and there's a bus, so. Yeah, but who do you think you are?
I feel like I really need to see this show in order
yeah,
to make a
okay.
true judgment call on that one.
We're gonna watch the
I'll watch
first
Sex in the
episode.
City just for next week for you guys.
Perfect. Because Jordan's a Samantha. Totally a Samantha. Abby, who are you?
Oh, I think I'm a mix.
Everyone's usually a mix. Yeah.
Such an Abby answer.
That's what I know.
I'm just
usually,
like Abby.
Be a mix.
yeah, of Miranda and Samantha. A little more Samantha with like a little bit of Miranda.
Ooh.
I think.
Okay.
Which is a weird mix.
I've transformed. I'm like, yeah. I was super
I've
Samantha.
Super Samantha.
No.
I just think I have Samantha's like characteristics. Like she's very brash and like very to the point and doesn't really care about like I don't know.
Yeah.
She doesn't like she's not soft spoken, I guess.
Right. And like
You
Jordan.
are Samantha.
Yeah,
I think do you think you're transferred to Carrie a little more?
I'm between both.
Yeah.
I'm totally
Yeah.
Carrie and Samantha. So because Carrie, she's like she could be everywhere, and
Yeah.
sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. So. But yeah, so that's kind of like the reference there,
Yeah.
and I think they always throw it back because it's like a girl empowerment show,
Right.
So
And Sex in the City was like the first, I think, like a real full-fledged one.
totally, and the first episode aired in 1998. So
Sweet.
yeah.
That was one.
A year. She was one. Guys, oh my goodness.
You're one.
So.
That's fun.
I-
Now I get it then.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
We have to watch the first episode.
Okay.
So, at the end of this episode, though, they're, I think, 40 years in the future.
That was so funny.
It was so funny, 40 years in the future. And on Twitter, the girls, like, seriously, everyone loved this episode on Twitter. I think it might be one of my favorites. I don't know.
I think it was
really
my
good.
favorite.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
it, like you said, it hit home so hard for us
Yeah.
anyway, just because we're like, no part of this is extra at all. This is all so real. Maybe like, no, it's pretty, I
Yeah.
want to say that it's like almost a little too much, but like it's not.
It was amazing.
Which like, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but like it's just funny to like see a show so related to everything that we see here every day.
No, the writing is so on point.
Yeah.
It's just literally exactly like everything. So, how about you? What's your favorite episode so far?
I think this one, and I think the one when we had Scout here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that
that
was a
was
good
the
one.
90s one, right?
That was a good one.
That was a
good one,
really,
too.
really good
But I
one.
do like this one. I think social media liked this one best too. Like you were saying, like my Twitter was going off.
Going
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
So they were talking, especially Scout had her legs open during the scene and was just chilling as the old lady.
Grandma.
Like, if you guys have a chance, go on Twitter and like look through the feed because it is hilarious between like the writers and the stars. So it's great, and heroin's legal, and Jordan's like, "Oh, come on, Grandma," to
that's
Paige.
so funny, but it's like I don't think that would ever happen.
But then again,
then
we
people-
didn't think we'd.
Yeah, but weed used to be legal.
Well, here's the thing. Heroin's kind of legal. Like, part of it, it's, what's that? I forget what it's called. Steve, if you could help me out. I forget what it's called. It's like...
Coming in Steve Heroin's legal? What?
A part... Yeah, what? No, it's like a... I'm going to remember the name
opiate?
later, but it's something like that, and it is legal because it's, I don't know, it helps people off other drugs
I don't
or
believe
something.
it.
I'm going
I
to send it
can't.
to you.
Send me the link.
thought
I
that
need
was
to see
acid.
this.
No. Acid's
But, like-
never going to be legal.
I thought that they did like trials though on people for post-traumatic stress with acid.
Let's look into that.
But
I'm not
like,
sure.
But I don't think
like
it's legal. I think
straight-
those are like all contained situation.
but like straight heroin.
Yeah,
like,
no.
like heroin.
Like something
He's looking it up. He's looking
You're
it up.
looking it up. Okay,
Thank
great. It's something like... Wait, what? Pink is more potent? No, that's not the right article.
You keep looking. Anyway.
We'll look it up later. But we're talking like straight heroin. I mean,
I just think it's funny how they took
thing
the whole
is-
phrase like gateway drug
Yeah.
and they were just like,
Yeah.
let's just go
I
crazy
guess
with
it was right.
well, it's just
yeah.
funny because like they legalized marijuana and put this medicinal title on it when, I mean, like half of it's true, but I could get a medical marijuana card if I wanted
But
to.
technically, you can have some of those symptoms. Like, you could probably have
But
trouble
I'm just
sleeping.
saying, it's so easy to put that label on something.
Yeah.
So, like, what if they're just putting the label on heroin now?
There you go. 40 years from now, we'll find out. I thought that was hilarious, though, them
Yeah,
as
no, that's
older
so
women.
funny.
Well, isn't with this election coming up, you can vote for weed to be legalized for like recreation.
Yes.
So that's a huge
And
thing.
I just remembered what it's called. It's called methadone.
California.
Methadone. It's to get people off of heroin, and it's a legal form of meth. So never mind.
Sweet.
We're good.
So they're all like,
We're good here.
everyone is like, I don't know. Who knows what could happen though? Who knows? So
I mean,
and-
Coke used to be in Coca-Cola. Hey.
There you go. Fun facts.
That's why you liked it so much.
Oh God. So let's talk predictions. I'm not gonna.
Abigail.
I didn't mean her personally.
Not me personally.
It
God,
was that people. It was like in the what, 30s?
Prediction.
Prediction. What do you think?
I'm gonna catch what Abby says more often.
She always says it like under her breath, and I'm like, "You're a witty little child. No one knows."
Witty girl.
Okay.
So predictions. My prediction first.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna talk about the rest of the season or just this next episode?
Whatever you want.
You know what? Let's just
Whatever-
open up
whatever
the
you're
forum.
thinking.
Let's just open it
Open up the
Whatever
forum
you want.
because it's starting to be the end, and I'm thinking.
How many episodes do we have left?
I think literally like
or
three.
yeah.
Or two. Yeah, it might be two.
I think.
So sad. So I think that they might even stop selling. I think,
Ooh.
yeah. I think that they'll just become really good friends, and then what if they just make a ton of money and just can sit back and just like chill.
But then there will be season 2.
No,
Or they
it'll
could
be like
be.
some other weird
yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
You never know.
That's
so
true.
That's
and
interesting.
I hope that they become closer, and this episode brought them more
Together.
together because I want to see them together. The past 3 episodes, they weren't really together.
No.
So I hope next episode they become a better team.
Yeah.
I like it. Look at you. Look at you. I don't know. I mean, all of my predictions thus far have been completely wrong, every single one of them. But I kind of like where you're going with that. I feel like they might invent something stupid like toaster strudel or something, and just like become billionaires
Do you
out
know
of
that?
nowhere.
Do you know that that's a Mean Girls reference?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
why I
all
used
right,
it.
just wondering.
Obviously.
Do you know what Mean Girls? Yeah, I know you were
Well,
5.
no, but seriously, like you like in LA too, like it would be such an LA thing too, just because everyone's like, I wonder what they do, and they're actually like owners of just like the most random like Kool-Aid stuff. Post-it note, just random stuff. So I think that they might just come up with like some weird thing and start making buttloads of money, and that will
like
be
that.
their new business.
I like that.
Of Mary and Jane.
I don't know what to think. Normally I have like a thought, and today I'm just thinking like more weed, more dealing. But I feel like something has to happen in the last few episodes to keep the audience entertained for next season.
Mm-hmm.
And we still haven't had cameos from celebrities that we're supposed to have.
That was what I
was
thought
really
would happen.
upset.
I thought we
Yeah.
would see like so much. Like I thought, and we still haven't seen Snoop either, though.
I know. That's why I'm
So-
thinking like, come on.
But I thought we'd be seeing Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
And
Seth
all the
Rogen.
good, Seth Rogen,
yeah.
and like all the good
Maybe next
potheads
season when
in
they have a
Hollywood.
larger
So
Yeah.
they have a larger budget.
yeah, it's weird.
No, yeah, and they had, Brad and Angie. Rest in peace, that relationship.
Rest in
But no, I think that they should have more celebrities. So
Yeah.
hopefully in the future, that's happening. But anyway, so find out next week what happens. We'll see. I'm Jennifer Leone, and you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Jennifer Leone TV. And please follow AfterBuzz as well at AfterBuzz TV, and give us a like, thumbs up, comment, tell us what you think. Please tweet us and follow us on all the platforms, SoundCloud and iTunes, and make sure to give us a 5-star rating.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our show. I'm Madison Makely, and you can find me on all my socials and the tweet at Maddie_Makely.
Thanks for joining us again tonight, guys. I'm Abigail Fraher, and you can follow me on all my social media at Abigail Fraher. Dranks!
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.